Hello, I want to talk about the haters, and I would like to ask the haters, how would it feel to you, just hypothetically, how would it feel if you went out today or tonight and you helped someone? Just a simple thing like if somebody dropped a wallet, you pick the wallet up and not keep it, but give it to that person who dropped it. And when the person says, God bless you, you say, Hare Krishna. How would that feel? Okay? I did that once. Somebody left a wallet on a counter of a sandwich counter. And I told the person behind the counter, somebody left a wallet here. And the person called out or something, and the guy who was just about to walk out the door came back and said, "Oh, that's my wallet." And he looked at me with total surprise, and he says, "Well, thank you." And then something like, "God bless you." And I said to him, "I don't believe in that Christian God, but I'm still a good person." And he had the most puzzled look on his face you can imagine. So, how would that feel if you picked up that wallet and gave it to that person? Old lady, for example, who is a little bit puzzled in the head. Give her the wallet back and tell her to drink some ginkgo biloba tea to not be so puzzled anymore in the future. How would that feel? I'm just asking. It would be a very good thing to do, wouldn't it? It would make the world a better place. Just just a little increment, right? Just a little increment of making a paradise, creating a paradise. That's what I'm talking about. We don't need to do a Herculean work. We don't need to lift a car all by ourselves, although a person has done that. A woman has done that. Probably a petite woman even. And why did she do it? Why was she able to do it? Because she was saving her baby who was trapped underneath that car. Incredible strengths can unleash in us when we love. And even if you only give a little bit love, just a little gesture of kindness, do one every day. I guarantee you, I promise you, this is a warranty that I'm giving you here. After 10 days doing this, your brain will have transformed, and you will no longer find it tasteful to do somebody harm. You will no longer see any sense in digging up kind-hearted people's files on the internet and trying to fuck them up in some way. Okay. So you will no longer see any purpose in doing that, but you will find, all of a sudden, you will find purpose in doing good, and you will find a sense of self-worth in this whole process. You will begin to love your own body cells when you do this. You will see, oh, I am a good person. I can heal in that direction. So keep doing this. You'll feel better and better and better. And in 1 year, if you keep doing, if you just do one kind gesture per day, after 1 year, you will find your true love. You're very likely to find your true love. Okay, the true love romance that you have not even dared to dream about. Okay, you will find it, but don't make the mistake and do the kind act per day in order to get that hot chick. Don't make that serious mistake, because if you do it out of that motivation, Do you understand me? If you do it out of that motivation, the hot chick will never happen. So, if you do it out of that motivation, the hot chick will never come into your life. But if you do it out of the enjoyment of kindness and caring, and if it makes you feel good that you helped another individual, whether it is a dog, a cat, or a human, it doesn't matter. Or it could be a horse, it could be a dolphin, it could be a baby seal. You know, in San Diego there are people who are severely bullying the harbor seals that are resting there at the beach. I've written a letter to have them board off that beach so that the harbor seals will be left in peace, to have a guard there or several guards guarding that property during the day and particularly at night. Okay? So if you live in San Diego, you know, if you live near the ocean, that's a beautiful place to be living, you know. You should be extremely, infinitively grateful to your own personal God, to the God of infinity, to the God of nature, to the God of life, okay, to be there in this beautiful, beautiful area. And even if you're poor, there are so many possibilities for you out there in San Diego that you could utilize for yourself. Okay? And if you're there and if you want to give a little bit love every day, you go out there every day and you guard those baby seals. You protect them. You protect them from bullies, from people who are very ignorant and they don't know better. They think they can let their they think they can feel powerful over another helpless, completely helpless living being who has no arms and no legs, but a good brain. They have good brains, those seals, but they can't defend themselves. It's like as if somebody taped your whole body up with duct tape, and then you have to be lying there on the beach, totally to the mercy of other living beings. How would that feel? Put yourself into other living beings' shoes, you know, to use that very wrong example as shoes, because they can never put shoes on. So put yourself into their emotions. Okay. Feel for a moment how that must be feeling to be a harbor seal, at the mercy to other living beings. And they desperately need to rest. They have to fend for themselves. They have to catch fish. That's very exhausting to do. It requires a lot of energy and muscle mass, a lot of exercise to do this. So when they come on the beach, they need to be sleeping. They need to rest. They need to get a lot of rest. And they need to be left alone. And so if you live in San Diego, every day you can go to the beach, you can guard these beautiful babies, and you don't have to be mean to the people. You can say in a stern voice, leave the harbor seals alone, they need to be sleeping. And if you do this, I guarantee the most amazing feelings will come up in your brain, in your mind. And there will be crocodile tears coming up. Tears of joy, love, and tears out of being deeply touched by those beings, by those innocent beings. And it will remind you that you once were such an innocent being too, that had to completely encapsule itself and armor itself against a cruel world and harden itself. Loosen that up again. Melt that away. Make your tears melt away your armors, and then your life will become very, very beautiful, and you'll be able to think clearly, and you will be able to help others seals, dogs, cats, humans, and you will feel a whole lot better. Take care.